Hey ladies, it's your girl Karma Johnson, and yes, I'm back with another tutorial. Thank you so much for tuning in and taking the time out to view this video. You know, I really appreciate you guys. But anyway, I'm about to show you ladies how you can go from this to this. And if you're interested in seeing how I achieved this look, you already know, boo. Keep watching. Later.
All right, ladies, so you guys already know about my eyebrows and my eyes. I just want to ask you to excuse my hands. I'm working with the ABH Subculture palette today, and y'all know the fallout is real, so my hands aren't dirty. It's actually eyeshadow. All right, so I'm going to start with this fluffy eyeshadow blending brush, and I'm going to go into my Morphe 350M palette, and I'm going to go into this pinky nude color, and I'm going to use this as my transition color, and I'm going to pack it on back and forth until I'm satisfied with the appearance. And since it's a transition color, once I'm done packing it on, I'll blend it out using a windshield wiper motion. And now I'm taking my Morphe crease blending brush, and I'm going to go into this greenish brown color in the 350M palette, and I'm going to pack that into my crease, starting at my outer corner and packing my way in, going back and forth until I'm satisfied with the appearance. And then I'm going to take my fluffy eyeshadow brush that I used prior, and I'm going to use that to blend everything out using back and forth windshield wiper motions. Now I'm taking my Sonia Kashuk tapered blending brush, and I'm going to go into this dark green in the Subculture palette, and I'm going to pack that into my crease. Actually, I'm going to pack it into my outer corner and my inner corner first, and then I'll drag it across my crease using back and forth windshield wiper motions. Now, ladies, about this palette, don't go out and buy this palette unless you're getting it for like $10-12. If you've seen the green in the palette and you see how it's hitting pan already, this is my first time ever using that green, and it's gone because the fallout it's just too much. I don't know what an ABH was thinking when they was thinking, but they shouldn't have thought that. This is ridiculous. But yeah, I'm just gonna pack that into my crease until I'm satisfied with the appearance. And now I'm going to take that second blending brush. I'm going back into that greenish brown color, and I'm going to use that to blend out the harsh line from the green, and I'm using a back and forth windshield wiper motion. And then I'm taking my tapered crease brush again, and I'm going back into that dark green, and I'm going to pack that into my crease because I lost pigmentation when I was blending, so now I'm just adding that depth and dimension back in to my eyes. All right, now I'm going to take my L'Oreal Infallible creamed eyeliner and this angled eyeliner brush, and I'm going to basically trace the top of my eyeball, and then I'm going to blend that black out with a fluffy blending brush. Now, I would usually use black eyeshadow right here, but this eyeshadow is so rich and thick that you can't even put another shadow on top of it because it's not going to blend. It's not even going to take it. It's just going to dust off. So I had to use something sticky like cream eyeliner, and now I'm just blending it out with an angled fluffy eyeshadow brush. Now I'm taking this flat shading brush, and I'm gonna go into this pastel pink, this shimmery pink in my Milani eyeshadow quad, and I'm gonna pack that onto my brow bone, and I'm gonna use that as a brow bone highlight. And then I'm taking the first blending brush that I was using. I'm not adding any extra product on it. I'm just gonna use that to blend everything together. now I'm taking this Wet n Wild flat concealer brush, and I'm taking my NYX concealer jar in the shade Glow, and I'm going to carve out my halo. And I'm carving out my halo to exceed the width of my eye pupil, because that's what's going to give me blending room, and it's going to allow me to blend without losing the halo. Alright, so I'm just making sure everything is nice and crispy. The line is as straight and neat as possible. Okay. And now I'm going to just take a Q-tip, and I'm just going to kind of like blend out the edges where I carved out the halo. This is going to help my shadows blend better that I put in the corner. Now I'm taking my angled fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I'm going into that dark green in the ABH palette, and I'm going to add that to my outer corner in a diagonal direction, going toward my lid. And I'm going to do the same thing with the inner corner. I'm going to pack that on diagonally. Alright. Now I'm taking this e.l.f. crease brush, and I'm going to go into this olive green in the Subculture palette, and I'm going to use that to blend out the harsh line around my halo. And I'm being very careful with this step, using small light strokes, taking my time. Okay? Because remember, we still have to add shadow on the lid. Now I'm taking my this flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going into my BH Cosmetics foil palette. I'm going to take this green, and I'm going to put that in the center of my lid. And I'm packing that on, and I'm making sure when I'm at the top by that harsh line, I'm being very careful, because I don't want to blend that line out. I need that harsh line to stay there. Alright, now I'm taking this small crease blending brush, and I'm not putting any product on it yet. I'm just using it to blend out the harsh lines, and I'm also blending the two greens together to where it's going to give it like a gradient effect and go from dark to light to lighter, you know, like that. Alright, now I'm taking my flat eyeshadow brush again, and I'm going back into this light green and this Milani quad, and I'm going to pack that on top of the green, the first green that I applied to my lid. And I'm just using this other green from the Milani quad because it's a little more shimmery than the first one, but it's not as pigmented, so I have to use both. So now I'm taking that small crease brush again, and I'm going into that green in the ABH palette, the olive green, and I'm going to do some more blending around the halo to get rid of that harsh line. Alright, and then I'm using the same crease brush, and I went into the dark green in the Subculture palette, and I'm just adding that dimension back into my corners. Alright, now I'm taking my flat eyeshadow brush, going back into that green in the Milani quad to widen up the halo, because you see me blending, I made it look a little too narrow. So now I'm just adding some back on the edges to open it back up. Okay. So now I'm going to take this fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to use that to blend everything together. Then I'm taking that e.l.f. crease brush, and I'm adding the green back into the corners of my eye to add the dimension back. And now I'm taking my L'Oreal Infallible creamed eyeliner and that same angled eyeliner brush, and I'm going to line my top lash line. I'm doing a wing, but not a dramatic wing. It's going to be a little cute little baby wing. I feel like wings take away from your halo eyes, so for the most part, I'm just trying to line my top lash line because I feel like that's what brings the eye look together. And then I'm just going to take my CoverGirl Taste Tease mascara and apply that to my lashes to get rid of any fallout eyeshadow that's there. And this is also going to help blend them with the false lashes. All right. And now I'm just cleaning everything up with this makeup wipe, getting rid of any excess product and any fallout so I can move on to my face. And this is pretty much it for the eyes for right now. I'm going to do my face off camera and I'll come back and then we'll go ahead and do the bottom portion of my eyes. All right. So I'm back and my face is almost done. We're going to start with this black eyeliner and I'm going to put this in my waterline. Doesn't matter what kind of eyeliner, just as long as it's matte and deep. All right. Then I'm going to take this flat eyeliner brush and I'm going to go into this green in the Subculture palette and I'm going to pack that onto my bottom lash line right under my waterline where I put the black eyeliner. And I'm just going to pack that on until I think it's deep enough, I guess. Alright, then I'm going to take this pencil brush and go into that olive color in the Subculture palette. And I'm going to use that to blend out the dark green. And then using that same pencil brush, I'm going back into that pinky nude color. And I'm going to use that to smoke out my bottom lash line as well. And when you want to smoke something out or blend the eyeshadow, you want to use back and forth windshield wiper motions. All right. So moving on to the lips, I'm taking my ColourPop Metallic Liquid Lippy in the color Lights Out. I'm going to apply that to my lips. This lipstick is so beautiful as far as the pigment and, you know, how the color. It's a nice shade. But it's patchy as hell. Like, you have to make sure your lips are super dry. That's the only way this lipstick is going to apply smoothly and it won't get patchy. Okay, and actually it's supposed to dry to like a matte metallic finish, but I don't think it ever dries, but I just deal with it because I love the color. I love the shade. All right, but this is pretty much it. I'm going to put my lashes on off camera and come back with the finished look. All right, and this is the finished look, ladies. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to thumbs up. Don't forget to share. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. And there's also a bell right next to that subscribe link that you can turn on. That's going to notify you every time I upload a new video. All right. And until we meet again, peace, love, and blessings to you all.